You set goals, big ones. You write them down, create vision boards, break them into action steps, and then nothing. Another year passes and you're stuck in the same place, wondering what you're doing wrong. Here's what nobody tells you. Everything you've learned about goal setting is backwards. We've been taught to dream big, set targets, and hustle our way there. But that's exactly why most goals fail. It's not about lack of discipline or motivation. The entire framework is broken. Today, I'm showing you reverse goal setting, a completely different approach that flips traditional goal setting on its head. Instead of starting with where you want to go, we start with who you need to become and the systems that get you there. Because goals don't change your life, systems do. By the end of this video, you'll understand why your goals haven't worked and why you have a new framework that actually creates lasting change. Let's get into it.
I can't vibe within it, 'cause I think I'm all a minute, and I can't stop imagining what a life we could be having.
Let's start with why traditional goal setting fails. Here's the real problem. You're trying to live by someone else's blueprint. You see someone hit 7 figures and think that's the goal. You see someone build a big team and think that's success. But is that for you? Most people set goals based on what looks impressive, what sounds successful, what other people are doing. And then they wonder why hitting those goals doesn't feel like they thought it would, because they were never your goals to begin with. You have to be brave enough to figure out what you actually want, not the numbers, the life, the feelings, then the numbers to get there. That's the shift. Now let's talk about the identity shift. This is where most people get it wrong. They focus on the outcome. I want to make $1 million. I want to lose weight. I want to scale my business. The outcomes are lagging indicators. They're the result of who you are, not the cause. So instead of asking, what do I want to achieve? Ask, who do I need to become to achieve that? And be honest with yourself. What do you really want? Why do you want it? What will it feel like when you get there? Then start acting like that person now. Not when you hit the goal, now. Because the identity shift has to happen first. The goal is just a byproduct. Now let's talk about systems over goals. This is the most important part. Goals are the destination and systems are your vehicle to get there. But if you don't build the system, then you're never getting there. Start with the vision of your life. What do you want your life to look like? How do you want to spend your days? What does time with your family look like? Travel, your routine? Get really specific. Don't say I want more freedom. Say I want to work 4 days a week and take Fridays off. Don't say I want financial success. Say I want to make a certain amount so I can live in a certain way. Get really clear. Then ask, what does that require financially? What systems need to exist to get there? Who needs to be on your team? What does your calendar need to look like? Reverse engineer that dream life. Then build the systems one at a time. Not all at once, but intentionally. Every decision you make should move you toward that life and not away from it. Now let's talk about making it stick, because motivation always fades. You start strong, you're fired up, and then life happens and you fall off. You need systems that keep you on track when motivation disappears. Here's what I do. Every day, I read my goals in the shower. I visualize my dream life. I track my progress. I review my calendar every week to make sure I'm spending time where it matters. This is accountability. Motivation is temporary. Systems create consistency. When you have a system, you don't rely on motivation. You rely on structure. Here's your action step. Start a morning routine of visualization, affirmations, reviewing your goals, and tracking your progress. Every morning before you check your phone, set your mind on your goals. Read them, visualize them, speak them, and track your progress. This one habit will change everything. Here's what I want you to take away from this. Traditional goal setting is broken. It focuses on outcomes instead of identity. It focuses on the destination instead of the system. Reverse goal setting flips that. You start with who you need to become, you build the system to get there, and the goal becomes inevitable. Not because you hustled harder, because you designed your life intentionally. If this resonated with you, subscribe to the channel. This channel is for entrepreneurs who want to build a life by design and not by default. Drop a comment below and tell me one goal that you're going to reverse engineer this week. I'll see you on the next one.